Welcome back to Odds of War. Today we have a Strike Force mission for Warhammer 40,000 9th edition. 2,000 points. It's the Custodes of the Solar Watch versus the Orks of the Bad Moons. A battle of quality versus quantity. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned. All right, so for today, the Orks here, we've got, I think it's 1998 points. So just shy of 2,000 points. We've got a single battalion, okay? So leading off the battalion, we've got our Big Mech in Mega Armor with his Grot Oiler, okay? He's got a custom force field. He's got a custom Mega Blasta. He's got a Power Claw. Warlord trait is Follow Me, Lads. So give a little, give him the War Boss Breaking Heads and Wah aura, and give us a command point. So that's nice. Relic is to kill a Klaw. And then his, I've spent 1 CP. By the way, with this list, we spent like a butt ton of CP on buffs before the game.
Yeah.
So he's going to have De Cleverest Boss. So basically +1 wound, +1 attack, and weapon skill 2 up now.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah, so he's basically a war boss in Mega Armor, but I have to spend a bunch of CP to make it happen. So
that's cool though.
So that's him there. He's going to be hanging out with our various mechanized friends in the back. Second HQ, Weirdboy, just bog standard. He's going to have Gleamin gear, which is Warp Charge 6, 18-inch range. And it's just add 1 to saving throws for the unit it's cast on. Bad Moon specific. But of course, everything's Bad Moons because it's just one brigade, or battalion, excuse me. 30-man Grot Squad. All right. People say they're useless now. They were useless before.
Yeah, I have no blast, so they are...
Yeah, so this will be interesting. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. They may end up just being Grot screens. They may end up holding objectives. We'll find out, just depending on deployment.
Most undervalued unit in the book.
There's something, that's for sure. Then we've got a 20-man squad of Boyz here. Slugga, Choppa Boyz. Boss Knob's got a Slugga and a Power Claw. Pretty easy peasy. Depending on mission and deployment and stuff, I'm considering putting them in strategic reserves. So we'll see. It'll be 1 CP to put them into strategic reserves. Then we've got a 30-man squad of Shoota Boys. Okay. Boss Knob's got a Power Claw and a Kombi-Skorcha. 2 CP for the Ard Boys strat. So what we're looking for here is Ard Boys makes them a 5-up save. Gleamin gear would make them a 4-up save. Into light cover would make them a 3-up save. If they can loot it on one of the mini vehicles, if they die, we get basically a 30-man squad of Terminators.
Yeah.
Which is, I think, is well worth it. Yeah, you know? Elites, we've got a 9-man squad of Burna Boys, 8 Burna Boys, 1 Spanna. Okay. 1 CP to make him a Klever Spanna. So now when I roll for their number of shots, I roll 2d3 and discard 1 result.
Nice.
So it just makes him a little more efficient, reliable. You know. Plus he's got a custom Mega Blasta, so you know, and he can repair one of the mini vehicles. Yeah. So you know, could be worth. 3 Mega Knobs with a pair of kill saws each. So that's good. I think they got a points drop in the new, because of the kill saws. Like the chassis, the Mega Knob didn't drop, but
it seemed like a lot of the Terminator class units have gone down in points, or like didn't change much.
Yes, yeah. So they're cool. I'm excited to use them, especially because they're going to be riding in the Morkanaut. Yeah. So you know that'll be good. Fast attack, Shock Jump Dragsta, and Custom Booster Blast. Ruck Truck Squig Buggy. There's so many names.
I wouldn't have known. Could have said anything.
Could have said anything. It's the one truck a duck booster blaster.
Mighty Duck Truck Wagon.
The Mighty Duck Truck Wagon. There we go. Quack quack.
Yeah.
We've got a Def Dread mob here.
Sure.
1 CP custom job for Orkimatic Pistons. So they get a +3-inch move and a reroll advances.
Fast boys.
Yep, fast boys. So one Def Dread has got 2 claws, 2 saws, and then 1 Def Dread has 2 claws, a saw, and a Skorcha. So he'll be nice to mix up in combat, you know, to use that Skorcha.
I wonder what happened to his saw, his second saw, that made him replace it with a Skorcha. Like, there's got to be some kind of like fluff reason to investigate there.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll definitely have to see that happen sometime. What's fun about the Def Dreads, and I actually, you can get a mob of 3, and I kind of want to get another Def Dread and put 4 custom Mega Blastas on him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So he's just...
Especially with now that vehicles ignore the move and shoot penalty.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
it's
have
spicy.
him run around and just shoot 4 strength 8 shots. And
it's
then,
worth it.
And then like get into combat and still
shoot him again.
those.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Other heavy supports, we got the Morkanaut, okay. Custom force field, 2 twin big Shootas, 2 rockets, custom Mega Blasta, custom Mega Zappa.
Nice.
So, you know, that's a blast weapon right there. By the way, this guy's got both his heavy Squig Launcher and his Squig Launcher is blast.
Nice.
So, you know, we'll see if any of that comes into play.
Sure.
It'll come into play at least once for one weapon.
Yes.
Then we've got a trio of mech guns.
Okay.
Okay. Smash-A-Gun.
Yes.
Custom Mega Cannon.
Okay.
Bubble Chucka.
Okay.
So for the lulz. So right. We're playing a Strike Force game. So 12 CP, plus 1 there makes us 13. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. I forgot a custom job on him. So minus that for sparkly bits, which is improve his ballistic skill by 1.
Oh, nice.
So he's hitting on a 4-up.
That's cool.
So that's nice. And then a custom job there. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, 5.
Okay.
So minus 5 CP, but plus 1.
So started with 8.
Starting off with 8.
Yeah, that's good.
I think, right? That makes sense.
Yeah, and then you'll get 1 at the start of your
right. And then I'm like I said, I'm considering putting. Oh, I'm sorry. Then then minus 1 there for Klever Spanna.
Okay, so
starting off with 7, and then it might be 6 if I decide to put these guys in strategic reserves.
Yeah.
So that's the Ork list. We'll check out the Custodes list next. All right, so Tim, talk us through the Custodes list. It's looking much smaller than the Ork list over there.
Yes, yeah, as it tends to do that. So we'll start with the Warlord here. So I'm running a patrol detachment because I can do that and still start out with 12. So I just have 1 character. Okay, well, 1 HQ, I should say.
Sure, yeah.
And this is going to be my my custom Valerian, painted up by Mr. Marcus himself from the channel. So this guy is going to be effectively a shield captain in Alaris Terminator armor.
Okay.
He's got a Guardian Spear, and he's got his trusty Misericordia, and then he's got his Ballistus grenade launcher. So the relic I went ahead and gave him is the Swift Spear Talon or something like that. It's basically the custom relic for the Solar Watch.
Okay.
Group. So
sure, yeah.
So for that host, yeah, shield host, that's what they're called. This is my first game playing with the new Psychic Awakening stuff, so pardon me if I get some stuff wrong, but so that effectively gives him an assault 4 rather than rapid fire 1 for the shots. But same strength and all that, but it's 24-inch range, assault 4, and it allows him to advance and charge or fall back, shoot and charge.
Ooh, that's
so it gives him a lot more mobility.
Yeah.
For the Warlord trait, I'm giving him superior creation. So he gets a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to make him a captain commander for 1 CP, and I'm going to give him the Indomitable Constitution trait, which adds 2 wounds to him.
Ugh.
So he's got 9 wounds, which is just insane. I'm sure there are better sort of captain commander traits, but I really just wanted him to make like beefy as humanly possible. Yeah. Behind him, we have 1 squad of spear wielding custodian guardsmen, just kind of bog standard. There's a squad of 6 there. I did want to see blast in action, so we will definitely see them getting some blasts.
Do Custodes have access to any blast weapons?
They might.
Maybe this guy has a blast weapon.
No, he doesn't have one.
What about their
maybe their rocket thing that the bikes can get? That might be blast now. I honestly haven't checked, but off the top of my head, I can't think of too many.
Okay.
But yeah, so just your bog standard kind of spear guard. They're going to be sort of the forward phalanx to run up the board with the shield captain.
Sure.
And then for 2 other groups of troops there, I've got sword and shield custodian guards, 2 groups of 3.
Wait, now this guy.
Oh,
this guy looks familiar.
Yeah, that's Mr. Nicodemus there.
Ooh,
making
he's made
his,
an appearance?
making his 40K debut.
Okay.
So we'll see how he fares.
Yeah,
but,
we'll be watching him.
Yeah, definitely. So that's the troop slots.
Okay.
Over on the left-hand side there, I've got a squad of 5 Alaris Terminators. These guys are already really good. With the Psychic Awakening stuff now, I think they're pretty scary. There's just a lot of cool tricks and stuff that we can do in game that hopefully I can show off with them. But they are armed with Castellan axes. And then next to them, I've got a Bannerman, because I can't leave home without him. He's got a Castellan axe. And I'm going to give him the -1 to hit banner.
You are. You're going with the one. Yeah, we've gone back and forth.
Gone back and forth about it because this is my first game of 9th. I know it's easier now to get a -1 to hit on some people. So the +1 attack one probably a pretty good call as well, and it's 10 points cheaper. But I just want to see it's more of a crutch, I think, at this point.
Sure.
If I find out that it's not as useful as it was in games of 8th edition, then I'll probably switch them back to the attack banner. But for now, we've got the old Magnifica.
Vexilla Magnifica,
yeah. Right there in the center, Brother Archimedes himself, the Telemon Dreadnought. He has got the Arachnus Storm Cannon in his left arm, and he's got the Telemon Cestus, which is basically a fancy name for the close combat weapon, on his right.
Yeah,
and then
this is your first time running him with the
the Punchy Boy. Yeah, fortunately, when I got the model, he was all magnetized, which is fantastic. So I've been able to kind of run him out in a bunch of different loadouts. But this is my first time with the punch and shoot combo.
Nice.
And then he's got his bolt launcher on top. So
nice. And now that's not a blast weapon?
No, that's a flame. That's a flame weapon on the side, on top of the. Are you talking about the one with the fist?
No, I'm talking about the...
No, that's rapid fire.
Oh.
Yeah, that's rapid fire.
That looks like it would be blast.
Yeah.
Oh, well. But but then this is not blast over here.
No, that's like basically a last cannon.
So yeah, he can just like rock up into combat, punch and shoot.
Yeah, and I think they've done a really cool thing with 9th edition of just making vehicles feel really cool again. You know, almost like I think back to the days when I was playing like Dawn of War on PC, and like you just have dreadnoughts like wade into combat, they're shooting dudes down and they're punching them and everything. It's just unstoppable. So I think it'll be really cool with this loadout.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. They're back to back right now. But we'll see if they can if they can walk.
I've gone ahead and I've paid a CP for him.
Okay.
To give him the Eternal Penitent, it's called, so he can get to reroll his charges. It doesn't say failed charges, just reroll charges.
Reroll charges, okay.
And then +1 to his attack. So he has 5 attacks now with his close combat weapon, which is pretty cool. Also, I forgot to mention the dude with the banner. I paid a CP for 10,000 heroes, which is just you pick another character, you give him a Warlord trait.
Okay.
And I gave him the Warlord trait for the Solar Watch, which is Sally Forth. So any Custodes units within 6 inches of him at the start of the movement phase get a +1 to their move, and they can advance and fire rapid fire weapons as if they
were assault.
They could still fire them rapid fire, basically, but they get a -1 to hit. So they can fire them as if they remain stationary.
Gotcha. And just for clarity, the spear is a rapid fire weapon. The swords are pistols, though.
Swords are pistols.
So,
and then the bikes are rapid fire. Yes. So we'll get to the bikes. Oh, and the axes are rapid fire as well.
The axes are rapid fire as well.
Okay. All right. So the bikes, they are still as scary as everyone thinks they are. They have storm bolters slung underneath. Personally, I'll confide with you guys on the channel. I haven't been a huge fan of the bikes. They just seem to be sort of a fire target, and then they die because everyone knows how scary they are.
I mean, they have to go.
They have to go. So traditionally, I run a more kind of like foot sloggy Custodes list, but I did want to see how the bikes fare in 9th. So,
well, getting forward and onto an objective early is going to be really important, I think, in 9th. So even if they don't mix it up in combat, I mean, that's still like looking at the rest of your list. Like these guys are going to be your like turn 1 objective grabbers, I think.
Yeah. So no shield captain to run with them, but still 5 bikes. They've all got the storm bolters, and then they've got the interceptor lance, which is the reroll wounds on a charge and the whole 9 yards.
Oof.
So
that's them. So that's 12 CP.
12 CP to start. -1. Yeah, -1 for his captain commander, -1 for his warlord trait, and -1 for eternal penitent. And I'll just go ahead.
Down to 9.
Yeah, I'll start with 9, and I'm just going to go ahead and spend 2 to make Valerian there in the center a victor of the blood games.
Okay.
To let him reroll a fail, a hit, or a wound every turn. Okay. To kind of just make him just as beefy as possible. And in the lore, he was a victor of the blood games. It makes sense in my mind.
It's just lore appropriate.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'll start with 7.
There you go. So then we're both floating right around that 7 mark to start the game.
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and pick our mission. We'll get the board set up and we'll come right back. All right. So we are all set up here for this game of Scorched Earth. So there are 6 objective markers on the field. We've got 2 there, 1 right over here underneath the Morkanaut currently. And then we've got 1, 2, and 3 there. It follows the classic 9th edition format of the primary is hold 1 at the end of your command phase for 5 points, hold 2 for 10 points, and hold more than your opponent for 15 points. So there we go. Terrain, as you can see, we're using the GW suggested traits over here for these pieces for the like industrial structure. We've got ruined walls here and here. We've got ruins here in the center, totally blocking out that line of sight. Ruins here and here. Over here as well with this one. Armored container suggested rule set for this and this. And lastly, we've got some pipes right here, which follow the industrial pipes. And then these, we're following the industrial structure rules, so they're dense cover and stuff like that, but we amended them a bit just to make them unstable positions, so you can't go on top of them. Oh. So that's that. That's the terrain and the mission. Oh, secondaries for the orcs. We selected engage on all fronts, so we got to get to the table quarters. We selected raise the banners high, so we're going to be trying to plant banners on objectives. And we selected first strike, so I'll be looking to hopefully remove 1, if not more, units from the Custodes than they'll do to the orcs. I'm hoping just to lock up the 5 points with that. I probably won't get the 8, but there we go. And then Custodes, Tim, you selected?
Yes, I selected thin their ranks, so a lot of boys to deal with and stuff to chew through, so it made sense. Bring it down or bring them down, bring it down.
For the vehicles.
For the vehicles, yep. And then while we stand, we fight, which is like the most Custodes sounding thing. So I had to pick 3 of my most expensive models, which is they're right next to each other conveniently. Telemon, Bannerman, and the HQ, the Shield Captain, Valerian.
Yes. Okay.
So if they stand at the end of the battle, then I get points.
Great. So that means the only thing, oh yeah, and then reserves. So the Meganobs are inside of the Morkanaut, like we talked about, and this 20 boy blob here is in strategic reserves. So they'll be arriving later in the battle. And then your Terminators here are, you didn't use the strategic reserve rules to put them in whatever that's the...
from Golden Light they come.
From Golden Light they come.
The built-in rule for them.
There we go. So that means the only thing left to do is roll to see who goes first.
Oh no, double 1.
Did you get a 1?
I did get a 1.
Oh, it's 1 and 1. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So you win the roll off. So do you want first or second turn, I guess is the question.
I will take first turn.
First turn. Okay, great. So we're going to do your movements and we'll be back. All right. So turn 1 movement phase for the Custodes is done. It's been a big shuffle forward, and then just some grabbing of objectives. So anything to note here?
Just kind of interesting with Sally Forth at the beginning. I think it did help with some of the movement, basically making these guys Eldar for a turn, which is nice. I get a 7-inch move. I had considered moving the bikes up on the terrain, but ultimately decided to kind of bring them around the left side. Uneventful, first turn offensively, I think, but we'll see how it picks up in the next turn.
All right, and then so no psychic phase.
No psychic phase.
Yep, and so we're just right into the shooting phase. Now, interestingly enough, this little pocket back here is right tucked up on this wall, so they're obscured from the rest of my army, but now they could only fire if they could see the Morkanaut, because the Morkanaut is 18 wounds, so the obscuring doesn't count for him, so they could actually fire through. I know there's a little doorway right there and some windows right here, so they could fire at the Morkanaut.
But just one, right?
But or just whatever, like I mean the units, they can fire to the Morkanaut.
The whole unit can?
The whole unit, yeah. Okay. Anyone who, well, you'll have to follow true line of sight.
Yeah.
So but they won't be able to fire at anything else in the army. So that's the trade-off there. And then now, of course, right here, these guys have carte blanche over onto this flank here. And then I don't know if these guys are in range of anyone. No, probably not.
No. It's only a 12-inch pistol, I think.
Ah, okay, perfect. Yep. So then, in that case, where do you want to? What do you want to start off?
I'm gonna see if they're even in range. So I'll just do. You
just want to start off there, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a fast one.
All right, we're gonna swing on over here to the dice tray here. So this is our Custodian Guard squad with spears over into the Morkanaut.
Yep. So 3 shots hitting on 2s, and we can re-roll with the shield captain.
Okay.
And then
nice.
6s to win.
Yeah.
Because tough. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Nice job, Morkanaut.
Good job, buddy. So we'll go on to these guys over here.
Okay.
They are gonna shoot into the Boyz that are front and center.
All right, so the bikes here into the Boyz. All right.
Yep. Let me just see. Yeah.
I think they can all see. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think any of them are within 12, but I think they are within 24.
Yeah, definitely within 24.
Yeah. Let's see if any are from 12. No. Okay, so they're all within 24. So
that's nice at least.
There'll be 30 shots into the Boyz. And I'm debating doing a stratagem on them. I think I'll go ahead and try this.
Okay.
Just because it's a new one from Psychic Awakening.
All right, and what is it called?
So I'll spend 1 CP. It is called like Veterans of the Blood Games or Blood Games Veterans.
Okay.
But it's basically you pick a unit, 6 or more, it's 2 CP, 5 or less, 1 CP.
Sure.
Every 6 to hit automatically wounds.
So okay. All right.
So I think probably good for their high volume of shots.
Yeah. Well, especially because these boys are under custom force field coverage and pain boy coverage, so that's gonna massively help out with that.
So they're hitting on 2s
and re-rolling 1s. I take it.
So let's pick out the 1s.
Yeah, not too bad. You get a little 1 right there.
1. Okay.
All right. And then now you said 6s to hit.
Auto wound. Yeah.
So we'll just take those out as automatic wounds. That's pretty good. Let's see, what'd you get? 3, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not pretty bad, good, man. A little above average.
And then we'll just roll for 4s here, because strength 4. This guy's a little. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You can call it a hit.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. So I need to do 9 with my custom force field saves.
No, they're just auto wound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not mortal wound. So it's 16 total because it was 9 plus the 7. Yeah, those you take them out because they auto wound if they hit on a
3,
6.
6, 9.
But 12, you all get your saves.
15, 16, 17. You said?
16.
16.
Yeah, 9 plus 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16. Okay, so 16 custom force field saves. We save 2.
Okay.
Ouch.
Ouch.
And then we've got Pain Boy saves afterwards. We save 2.
Same as the force field.
Woo! So that's 4, 8, 12 dead boys right off the bat. That's what we're looking like after 12 boys have been removed. They're over here. I'm leaving them here for casualties for morale later on. But ouch, that one hurt. That one hurt. So where do we go next?
I'm going to shoot with the Telemon.
Telemon.
I am going to shoot. Where is the Smash-A-Gun?
The Smash-A-Gun is this fellow right here.
Okay. I'm going to shoot him.
Okay.
I've moved, but it doesn't matter.
Yes, and so we're not tracing any lines through the ruined walls here, so no -1 to hit from that. So it's just going to be straight shots.
Yep. So this is the Arachnus Storm Cannon. I'm going to shoot the beam portion, so it's range 36. So he's in on that.
Yeah, definitely in there.
And yeah, and then the bolt launcher. Let's see, it's a 24-inch range rapid fire gun. So let me just see. Okay, it'll hit there. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's heavy. It's heavy 5, and then you if you don't move, it becomes heavy 10.
Ah.
So I move, so heavy 5.
Okay.
So I'll put those into the. Let's see. I guess we'll put them all into him.
Just put it all into the Smash-A-Gun?
All in the Smash-A-Gun. All right, so the big gun hitting on 2s. Okay. Strength 9.
Strength 9, toughness 5.
Okay, so threes.
Ooh,
And we can
only
reroll
one.
because that's vehicle keyword.
No.
Right?
Yep. No. Okay. AP.
-4.
-4, so no save.
Flat 3 damage.
Flat 3 damage. He's dead. He does not explode because he doesn't have the explode keyword, but he is gone.
We just kind of measured it up earlier.
Right.
No real charges,
no charges
to declare.
to speak of.
So that will conclude my turn.
That's it. Okay, so then that just means morale here. So what we're going to do, we lost 12. That makes us leadership, let's see, that's 10, 17, 18, leadership 18.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, even on a 6, we can't fail.
Nice.
So we just pass morale. So we're fine there. And you destroyed 1 unit. So that means that I actually, if I can destroy 2 units of yours, then I can actually get that first strike.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead. Oh yeah, and then scoring. So you're positioned nicely for some primaries.
Mm-hmm.
And your secondaries, you're ticking away at thin their ranks.
Yep.
You have 1 point for bring it down,
Uh-huh.
or maybe 2 points because we'll have to double check, but you did score some bring it down points.
Okay.
And obviously while we stand, we fight, we'll figure
That's
out at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do our orc movements and we'll come right back. All right, it's the end of the movement phase for the orcs. We advanced our shock jump drags to here. We did some small shuffling here, some movement from the Burna boys here onto this objective. We advanced this boy squad since you were already a -1 to hit here anyway. Shuffled the characters around a bit, moved our Gretchin here, advanced with our 2 Death Dreads, moved the Squig Buggy and dropped off a Squig Mine right here just to hopefully zone you out in future turns, or at the very least make you eat some mortal wounds, and then just moved up with our Morkanaut.
Yep.
So I believe at the end of my movement phase is when I declare the planting the banners.
Okay.
So the Burna Boy squad is going to plant a banner here, and the Gretchin squad is going to plant a banner here.
Okay.
I can't plant a banner here because it's not infantry.
Oh, okay.
But, we'll see later on with that. But so I do have 2 banners planted, so that's that. And then we go into psychic phase. So the Weirdboy here is going to cast Gleamin Gear onto these guys. It's literally what I brought this combo for. So it's a Warp Charge 6. He's got, that's 10, 18, 19. He'll make 20, 21. They'll make 30. So he's got a +3 and it manifests on a 6. So
cool.
On a 12, he perils. So that's fine because he won't kill himself. So it's D3 to himself for 3. But the Pain Boy's right there. Can I roll more 6s in a row?
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
No, not this time.
So he's down to 1 wound remaining. That's orcs. There you go.
Orcs, baby.
But they do have a +1 to their saving throws, so that's nice at least.
That is nice.
All right, so it's the shooting phase. Now the Burna Boy squad and the Gretchin here can't fire at all. Can't do anything else for their turn because they have to complete the action. So that's fine. Over here, this guy is outside of 8 with his Skorcha from anyone over here. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to start off with our Ruck Truck Squig Buggy. He's going to fire his Heavy Squig Launcha and his Squig Launcha all the way across into this unit here. We're going to start trying to remove him. Now the profile that I'm going to fire with him, Strength 6, AP -1, Damage D3 profile on both of those. I think it's the Boom Squig. 2D3 for the Heavy Squig Launcha and D3 for the regular Squig Launcha. Yep, Strength 6, AP -1, D3 damage. I'm choosing that one because Strength 6 will help me wound. AP doesn't matter because you got a bunch of Storm Shields.
Okay.
And
so before you shoot them, I'm going to spend some CP.
Okay.
I'm going to spend, just because I want to try this stuff out. So I'm going to spend 2 to go down to 5.
Okay.
For Arcane Genetic Alchemy, which is effectively the Custodes version of the Space Marines 1. So you can't wound me on anything more than
a 4 up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to spend another 2.
Oh.
Go down to 3 for the Emperor's Auspice. So you cannot reroll anything when shooting at this squad.
Okay.
No hits, no wounds, no damage.
Okay.
You just can't reroll.
All right. That's fine. So with that, then we'll just do it. We'll do the Heavy Squig Launcha first. So it's D3 for him. For 3. That's pretty nice. hitting on 5s.
Okay.
And I would be re-rolling 1s for bad moons, but I wouldn't get to anyway, so that's fine. Now that's a hit. That's a daka. No. Okay, and then now it's 3s to wound.
So 4s, but you got it.
We get it anyway.
AP
doesn't matter.
Good.
3 AP is fine. Okay, and then now the heavy squig launcher, 2d3. That's 3 shots. Okay, now these are hitting on 4s because it's Grot fired. Doesn't matter anyway. We do get a daka.
No reroll.
Don't get to reroll it. 4s because of your thing. And that's it. There you go. It did come into play.
Nice. And the reroll thing did.
And the reroll thing did
4
come
CP
to play.
well spent.
There you go. 4 CP to keep them live. With that being said, after that unit's been buffed up to the 9s, we'll just swing on over here. We'll do the shock jump Dragsta next. He's going to fire everything into this unit over here now.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start off with the...
and what do they get for being in here?
They get a +1 save for light cover there. Now, obscuring, because I'm within 3. Oh, no, I would get a -1. Oh, well, that -1 doesn't matter. I would get a -1
Well, it would matter because they're not within range of the banner.
Well, I'm saying I would get a -1 from
advanced.
obscuring.
Oh, okay.
But it doesn't matter because I advanced.
Right,
so
right.
the most I can ever...
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so the rocket, we'll do the rocket first, hitting on a 6. No. And then we'll do the custom shock rifle that'll hit on a 4 now.
Okay.
No, but we do get a reroll. There we go. We get hit. Daka. 2 hits. Very nice. Okay. And then strength 8, so 3s to wound. Gets 2 wounds.
AP?
AP is -3.
Okay, so 3 ups.
Oh, fail 1.
Okay.
Okay. D6 damage from that. 5 damage.
Base guy.
Pow. Kaplat. And then I'm going to spend CP from Saga the Beast for Temperamental Shock Drive. After the shock jump Dragsta shoots, immediately advance with a 4-up, do not roll. So that means he gets to teleport, and it means basically that I'm going to secure my...
Get your thing.
Engage on all fronts.
Yep.
So this is where he is ending up over in this table quarter and outside of 9 from these guys. So that will get me secure on all fronts. I do just have to roll a die to see if he takes a mortal wound. He does. He takes 1 mortal wound, so he'll be down to 7 wounds for that little maneuver.
You get it on a 6, or you get it on a...
On a 4-up, he takes a mortal wound.
Oh.
Yeah. Moving on with shooting, we're actually going to go over here to these guys. Now, we'll do our mech guns. We're going to do the custom mega cannon, 36-inch range, all the way here across to these guys. We got to try to remove them if we can. So it's going to be D6 shots. For 3 shots. Okay, it's going to be hitting on 4s.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
3 hits and a daka. 4 hits. There you go. Strength 8, so 3s to wound. You get 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Oh, no. Okay.
D6.
1 damage.
I think I might spend a command point to re-roll that. I just want to make sure that I can re-roll damage. So we'll re-roll that damage into a 4. There we go. And then next one, if I can just kill him here, this is huge.
That's big.
2, no.
No.
Ouch.
So
okay, so
1 wound.
Guy on 1 wound left. In that case, it's got to be the bubble chucka going into him to try to clear him out. D6 shots.
Nice.
6 shots. Bubble chucka. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hitting on... Can I see him through? Yes. So hitting on 4s, thank goodness.
So this does effectively nothing if you're behind it?
If you're visible.
Oh.
Yeah, because you're in it. So what I'm checking is,
am I shooting here and then you wouldn't be?
No, because you're inside of the
terrain. Because you're inside of it. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, because these are not...
These are not dense cover, they're obscuring.
I see. Okay. Yep. Okay, gotcha.
So 3 misses, but 3 hits, no dakas.
Okay.
Strength is D6. Strength is 5. Okay, so 4s to wound. We do get 2 wounds.
Okay.
AP is irrelevant because it's at least -1, but it's D6.
He's good.
Oh no. And I think with that, I have to measure up. I think I'm actually out of range of anyone else. Okay, we're gonna go next into the Morkanaut here. We're gonna spend 2 CP on more Daka on him. We're gonna send the custom Mega Zappa and the 2 twin big Shootas over here to try to clear this guy. We pray that we can. And then we're going to send the Custom Mega Blasta and the 2 rockets into these guys over here.
Yep.
So let's just not bury the lead. Let's just go with the Custom Mega Zappa is 3d3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
Okay.
All right. These are hitting on 4s because of sparkly bits and re-rolling 1s for bad moons. So we get 2 hits. We get a re-roll. No. He does take a mortal wound for that, for his trouble there.
Okay.
So that's fine. So we'll mark that up in a second. But the 5 is a Daka Daka Daka, which doesn't hit. Okay. 3s to wound here. 1 wound.
No pressure.
Oh,
that's it.
And D6 damage.
Yeah, I'll let him die.
Thank goodness. So we do get the first strike at least for 5 points there. Now, so the big shooter shots are wasted. So then we go into the rockets, into the other guard squad. So 2 shots from the rockets. No. Ouch. And then the Custom Mega Blasta. No. I would have liked a bit better there, but I think that's going to be it for my shooting phase, except, of course, for the Shoota boys here who are just going to power it all into into these guys. So we're going to measure up and see what we got there. All right, so these Shoota boys here they have 38 shots going into these guys. It's hitting on 6s no matter what. So we're gonna go ahead and roll that up. And this is 36, so we'll basically be re-rolling 1s, and then we'll re-roll an extra 2, basically. Okay. So there we go. So 6s only. We got 1. We got 2. The luck is not with us this day. Yeah, so 4 1s. So what we're going to do, we're going to set those 1s aside really quick. These are our 2 extra shots here to make 38. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So there we go. So we'll re-roll our 1s. Okay.
Okay. Then you
so
got
we get
4 more.
4 hits. So then now 4 Daka Daka Dakas. All right.
Nice.
So you get 5, and then it's going to be 5s to wound here. 1 wound.
Okay.
Hey! Oh no, he's a Custodes. No!
No!
All right, so that's actually it for the shooting phase, unfortunately. I'm going to measure up really quick to see if we have any charges, because I might just charge into this blob just to, if it's appropriate. We'll see. So there's no charges. So that's the end of the Ork turn.
Okay.
No morale to take for the Custodes. So we'll just do our scoring here. So at the end of the turn, we do get the engage on all fronts because we have 1 table quarter there, 1 table quarter here, and of course 1 table quarter here.
Yep.
So we get our first set of engage on all fronts. We did plant 2 banners, which that is now complete. So we get 2 points there. And then first strike, we did get the 5 points. So we're going to tally that up. We're going to let the Custodes take their movements, and we'll be right back. All right, it's the end of the movement phase for the Custodes. Lots of things have happened. So just to talk about primary scoring, 10 points for the Custodes for holding 1, 2, but not more, because we each held 3 at the end of your command phase. So stayed stationary, right?
Stayed stationary, yep. Move
Shuffled
back just
back
a scotch.
over this way.
Just to hold that.
Here's the story for me. This is not good. This is a bad situation, so I don't like this. These guys moved out this way. Just moved, right? Not advanced?
Yeah, just moved on them.
Yeah. Warlord advanced to...
1.
Yeah, rolling a 1. Teleport Homer.
On the
after the Bannerman moved up. I think advanced as well, right?
Yeah, he advanced.
Yeah, and then teleport Homer, which was...
He advanced 1 as well.
Yeah. That's a 3 CP stratagem?
Yeah, 3 CP.
Yeah, 3 CP. So outside of 3 inches of any enemy models, and wholly within 6 of him. Yeah. Of him. So Termies in here looking in a nasty way towards this guy. Thankfully, though, they couldn't quite deploy without being in line of sight. So if they choose to charge him, I'll probably overwatch him. But there you go. That's movement phase. So no psychic to speak of, but it is the shooting phase. So where do you want to start off?
I'll start off with something very underwhelming. I'm going to shoot one pistol.
Okay.
From Nicodemus himself.
And that's it?
And that's it. Into it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 wound.
One wound. Yep.
No AP.
Wah!
1
nope,
damage.
that's...
Nice. Good job, Nick.
Oh.
We'll go ahead and do some more shots on these guys. So all 6 of them. And I'll just add in Valerian's shots too. Well, Valerian advance, I guess I'll roll with him first.
Yeah, yeah. And then and these are all going into
this dread
into
right
the same dread. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So hitting on 3s for Valerian. Reroll for himself.
1 for himself. Yep.
Yep. Okay. Yep. And then 5s again because it's strength 4. Not bad.
2.
2 wounds. -1.
Do you want to re-roll any of those or anything like that?
No.
No. Okay.
4 damage. And then all the rest of the boys will rapid fire into him. And on 2s this time. So
okay. Okay. Not okay. Not okay.
Not okay. And then 5s. Oh.
1, 2,
3, 4, 5.
5 at -1.
At -1.
3 up becomes 4 up. We've rolled nothing but 1s so far. So there's 2 damage apiece each.
Yeah.
So he's dead. Does he explode?
Uh-oh.
He does. Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
So it's just D3 mortal wounds to the Morkanaut. 1 mortal wound. So that's in addition to his 1 mortal wound from before from his gun.
How many wounds does he have?
18. So
18,
he's
so
down
16.
to 16. Another 2 points there for bring it down. We've got our Morkanaut marked up now appropriately for his wounds. Ouch.
So we'll go to the Terminators next.
Okay.
So if he can see them, they can see him.
Absolutely.
Is that how we'll play it? Okay,
yep.
cool.
Well, even if he couldn't see them, they could see him because he's 18 wounds or more.
Oh, gotcha.
So he doesn't benefit from obscuring or from dense cover.
Okay.
So he never gets to ignore line of sight, and he never gets to get a -1 from terrain. Because he's a big old beefy boy.
He's a big old beefy boy. What are you going to do about it? He's just too dummy thick. Now, I think Valerian is actually out of 6 of them. So this is just going to be flat hitting on 2s, right? There's no minus.
Okay.
Does count. These are the axes, sorry, and then I'll do the grenades afterwards. So 6s to wound, because it's a strength 4 on the axe.
Yep.
So I've got 1 wound at -1.
-1.
Sorry.
Whew, thank God, finally.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 D3 shots for the grenades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. Okay.
So
all right.
Just add 2 there. And 2s.
Okay.
And strength 4 again, so 6s. Just got 1, but it's -3 on this.
-3.
But 1 damage.
Custom force field 5 up save.
So it's good. Okay, cool.
Thank goodness, because man, if I could just roll some saves. All right, so that's them.
That's basically that little pocket there.
Yeah, so we've got basically left. We've got these guys and then this guy, right?
Yeah. So he's gonna shoot his top gun 5 shots into the Burna boys.
Okay.
His big gun into the one that hurts more. That guy.
Him? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So big gun first. 2s. 2 hits.
Okay. 3s.
3s to wound. Ooh,
oh!
But a double reroll. Just 1. Flat 3 damage.
Just 1. 5 up custom force field save thanks to the big mech.
Nice.
There. Oh,
no
yes.
Damage.
There we go.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the Burnas.
Okay.
And strength 5. So 3s.
3s.
3 wounds.
3 wounds. 5 up from the custom force field. Save 1, 2 go through.
The bikes.
And that means it's the bikes time. It's bike time.
It's bike time,
bike
baby.
Time. Where do they want to go?
So 1,
you
2,
heartless
3.
Man.
So 3 are going to shoot into, they're rapid fire. So they're going to shoot into them. And then the other 2 on this side will go into your Burna boys.
Burna boys, okay.
So 24 shots in the Burna boys real quick.
Okay.
1's out.
Goodbye, Burna boys. Another wasted upgrade CP. Just stay away from them, guys. Just don't do them. That's what I'm learning.
Okay, that was hefty. So you've got to make 5, 10, 13 saves.
10, 13. Okay, all right. 13, 5 up saves. It's a not bad effort. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 die. There was only ever 9 in the unit to begin with, so that's exactly to the man white.
Wow. So 2s.
And it's going to be followed by 2s because they're only toughness 2.
Toughness 2.
Yeah, 5 points a model these guys are.
Yeah. All right. 2s. Well, I got a good spread of 1s.
Okay.
Actually, really bad spread of 1s.
Okay. All right.
It's actually close to a third of the shots were 1s. So that is 5, 10, 15, 21.
21. Okay, so now some of these guys are in custom force field coverage and some are not. So I'm gonna, so those that are not will just not get a save, but obviously I'll allocate around. So let's just see where 9 inches gets me. So that's, okay. So actually only 9 were out of custom force field range. So they're just dead. And you said it was 21?
No, there's no AP. So they get saves. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do that really quick.
Yeah.
Let's go 3, 6, 9. So here's the 9 that were out of custom force field. No 6s. So yeah, like I said, 9 dead. And then you said it was 21?
21.
21 minus 9 is 12. So 12 more at 5 up. So 9, 10, 11, 12 at 5 up. Save 2.
So 10 more.
So 10 more. Okay, so 19 slain from that unit. Ouch. There you go, 19 gone. Charge phase, yes, excuse me.
So we'll go the bikes into the Boyz.
Bikes into the Boyz. Yeah, I'm not going to overwatch that, so you can just go ahead and roll it up.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll move them in a second.
Yeah,
we'll keep the 12. We'll move them in. Where else would you like to go?
Yep. So I'm going to go these guys into the Morkanaut.
Protecting the guys, I see. Well, since it's probably the only time that I would pay CP to do it, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I'll spend a CP to Overwatch.
Nice.
So I'll go down to 4. And let's roll them on up. So let's start off with...
And they are 6, so you do get your blast.
Yes. Too. So let's start off with the Custom Mega Blast, or Custom Mega Zappa, which doesn't matter because it's 3d3, so it's already a minimum of 3. Blast, everybody.
Nice.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, not bad. 6, 7. And 6s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, we got 1. No re-rolls there.
But Daka?
Daka. No. Okay, 3s to wound. Gets the wound. Okay, AP 3.
4 up. He's good.
All right. Rockets. Reroll the 1. Nope. Custom Mega Blasta. Nope. And 4, 8, 12. Wait. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yep. All right. And last but not least, if we could at least do 1 damage with these big Shootas, I would appreciate it, especially for the CP expenditure here. Reroll the 1.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. And Dakas. We do get one more there, and a reroll the 1 there. No, okay. And 4s to wound, because strength 5, 2 wounds. No AP.
No AP, okay. 2 ups.
Okay, 1 CP well spent.
I think we said 4 when we measured earlier. Yeah, 4 to get them within an inch.
Yeah.
So here we go. Okay.
Okay.
Rolling 12s on the charges.
12s. Okay.
And then I'll just go ahead and roll for the Terminators, and then I'll move everybody else.
Yep.
So they will get a 6, which will be good
which will
because
definitely
they should have been outside of 3.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and move all those guys in.
And then, last but not least, I'll declare a long bomb charge with Valerian because he can advance and charge with the Swift Silver Talon, and that is
with an 11, he's in. Okay, so there you go, guys. We'll move them all in. We'll come back in the fight phase. Okay, so after charges have been moved in, we've got the Terminators here, these guys here, the old Valerian right there, and then we've got our bikes in like this. The way they've been moved here, they are holding this objective now. So it's looking pretty rough for the Orks, but we'll see. We'll see. Where do you want to start off the fight phase?
I'm going to start with the Spear Guard.
Starting with the Spear Guard. Okay.
And I'm going to spend 1 CP. I'm going to go down to 0 CP here.
Ooh.
I'm going to use a stratagem called Piercing Strike.
Okay.
And it adds 1 to my wound rolls with Guardian Spears.
Okay.
So it's strength 6, so normally wounding on 5s.
Now wounding on 4s.
Now wounding on 4s. Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
And that's going to be
It's going to be a full squad of 6.
And 3 have Misericordias.
Okay.
So let's do that first. Misericordia. Reroll Valerian.
Okay.
And
4s.
5s to wound because it only applies to the Guardian Spear for the.
Are they only strength 4 base? Oh, the piercing strike only does. I see.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the Misericordias is just strength user, so strength 5,
okay.
so 5s to wound. Did get 1.
One
-2.
-2. No, and damage.
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay, I'm just going to tally that 1 up here for now, and then all right. So let's see those spears.
2s. The reroll. Drops 1.
And then 4s.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Ugh. Not great.
So that's going to be 4, 8, 11 at -3.
Means he's got a 6-up save. He's probably dead here.
Oh,
I did roll some 6s there.
So
these are damage 2?
D3.
D3.
Yeah.
Oh god. So 2, 4, 6,
8 went through.
8 went through. So 8 D3 damage. He's got 15 remaining right now. So you likely kill him here.
Yeah. So 3,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. So he's got 3 wounds remaining.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to next swing with Valerian.
Okay. Valerian into the Morkanot.
Into the Morkanot.
We're just banking on him exploding here.
He's got a Misericordia, so let's do it upright. Hits.
He hits.
He does not wound.
He does not wound. Thank goodness.
So he's got 5 attacks on the 3, 4, 5. 2s. Okay.
Okay.
No piercing strike on him, so 5s to wound because with guys. Swift Spear Talon. Swift Silver Talon. Something like
2 wounds.
That. 2 at -3.
Saves 1, fails 1. Damage.
D3.
Could just kill him right here.
No.
Oh, he's down to 1 wound remaining. What is it called again?
Slayers of Tyrants.
Okay. And
so it'd be a 3-inch pile in, but he would
mm-hmm.
move away, right?
Okay.
They swing.
And this is just part of their data sheet?
Kit. Yeah.
Oof.
Slayers of Tyrants.
Ouch. Okay. So
I guess I'll do the
go
pile
ahead.
in first.
Yeah. So you do the pile in.
Yeah.
And
so
what is your goal here? Is to basically
get him within 3 inches of him to protect him.
Okay. So you get basically 3-inch away from the Morkanot, even though
normally you would when you're in combat.
And then these guys will shift back up there, and then we'll do our attacks.
Right.
So what we've got here is these 3 guys still in combat, and then now there's 2, him, and then there's another guy just down there. Mm-hmm. We just have him up here for ease of placement and fiddliness. So we'll go ahead and we'll swing the 3 into the Morkanot. Man, if he can explode. Because he's dead here for sure. But if he could explode, it would maybe help turn this game around.
It would be great. So 2s, they all hit. Strength 8, so 4s.
Yep.
Okay, not bad. That is 6 wounds, but only -2.
5, 6, 5 up saves. No, he's super dead.
Does he explode?
I've had horrible luck with saves. I've rolled everything in exactly the opposite way of what I've needed it.
He's a great American hero.
This could be the turnaround moment. I've rolled it off the board.
Oh, no.
All right, we got 3 Meganobs inside. Thank God we don't lose any of them. So that's what we're looking at after the non-explosion, and then the pile-in from these guys, again, going towards characters.
Sorry. I think they have to end within still range of an enemy unit. So okay.
All right. So, well, at least the Meganobs will get to swing at you. That'll be nice. So then let's go over here and watch some boys get murdered. So it'll be 2s followed by, what, 3s re-rolling?
Yeah. So 2s. So drop a few there. And then 3s. We'll re-roll a handful here.
Yeah, you got one more. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Well, that's gross.
So that's 4, 8,
12, 16 AP.
-3.
-3, so no save. Go ahead and roll the 18d3, and then because we
16.
do have 16. The 16d3 because we do have the pain boy within range, so any damage result of 1 I might be able to save.
So there's a good handful there.
Okay, all right. So what is that now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. So 3, 6, 8. Well, all right. So let's see. Any 6s in here?
Nice.
Okay, so the pain boy saves 3. And then did you catch how many 2s in there? Because actually, after that saving of 3, I feel kind of spicy.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6
7.
2s, 7 2s. Okay, so what we're gonna do here's 7, and any 6s I'll just re-roll.
Okay.
So so I'll just re-roll that 6. If I get a second 6 in a row, he saves another. No, okay. All right. So well, anyway, so there was 18 in the unit. That was 16 that went through, and we saved 3 with the pain boy. So that's going to leave us 5 boys remaining in the pack there. So that puts us right there with 5 boys remaining after the casualties. Which is actually, if you're paying attention at home on the scoring, that was actually really huge for me to be able to save a couple there. So that's it for the fight phase for the Custodes, right?
Oh, should I consolidate?
Yeah, you can consolidate. All right, so yeah, which is huge actually, because these guys have OBSEC, right? The
bikes, yeah.
The bikes do, but that's only 4 in range of the objective to my 5, which is really nice. So now we'll do my fights back. We are within engagement range here, so I'll just pile in there.
Splat.
And we'll swing these guys. They have 3 attacks apiece, plus a 4th attack for having a pair of kill saws.
Nice.
Okay, so that's going to be 12 attacks. 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, 12 attacks, hitting on 4s. Now your Alaris are how many wounds apiece?
4.
4 wounds apiece. Okay. Yeah, so I'll just leave it at that then. They have a stratagem where they can do +1 damage, but then there'll be 3 damage, and so I'll just leave it. Yeah,
break even.
So here we go. 12 attacks on 4s.
Not bad.
Little under average,
maybe.
but
Okay.
you know, that's fine. And strength 10.
So 2s.
Definitely under average there, but 3 wounds to your invuln.
Failed
Kills
2.
1.
Kills 1.
Because they're 2 damage a pop.
They are.
Okay, that's not bad. I will. I'll take that. You know, that's not too bad. Ooh, yeah.
Now I can't break coherency, or I live the. Yeah.
Well, you'll be okay because you're a less than 5 model unit.
Oh, okay.
So that's what you're thinking of. The like harder coherency is for 6 model units.
Gotcha.
But if you do break coherency in the middle, basically your only option is this guy or this guy because you're stretched out.
Right. Yeah.
And so if you take one of the middle guys, you'll actually end up losing more.
Yeah.
So if you take him and then now that frees them up, which actually I might just because I do get my pile in there. So I might actually just I might just do a little bad touch here. The question is, who do I touch? We're going to think about it. We're going to think about it. We're going to resolve our boys here. So that's 5 boys, 2 attacks apiece from the boy, or 4 boys and the boss knob. So 2 attacks apiece from the boys, 8 attacks, and then 3 attacks for the boss knob. So let's just do the boys first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 5s for 1 wound, which he saves. And then our 3 attacks from the boss knob on 4s.
Nice.
Very nice. Strength 10. So only 1 wound. Invuln save though.
Nope.
Ooh, D3 damage for the big 3.
Nice.
But that there are 4 wounds for these cheeky little guys. These little cheeky little zoggers. And that brings us to the morale phase. Now it is vitally important that I continue to hold this objective. So I'm going to do 2 CP for insane bravery.
Okay.
So that's going to take me down to 2 CP. But I continue to hold the objective, which is nice.
Yeah.
And then now the Gretchin here are doomed to fail. So I'm going to lose 1 automatically. he runs. And then for the 10, I'm going to have to roll dice, and on every 1 and 2, I lose another model.
Okay.
So 3, 6, 9, 10. So 1s and 2s are dead Gretchin, 3 run. Okay, but they do stick around. End of the turn, then we get an actually kind of an interesting situation here because you've racked up some more points for Bring It Down. Because you've got 2 more points for the Death Dread that's gone, 3 more points for the Morkanaut. So that's 5 points total for Bring It Down. All right. And then While We Stand, We Fight is still, we'll see at the end of the game. And then Thin Their Ranks, you got another 2 points for these Gretchin. So, well, we'll tally it up at the end of the game. Yeah. We'll take our orc movements. We'll be right back. All right, it's the end of the movement phase here for the orcs. We've done a small shuffle with our Mega Knobs. Our Gretchin here have moved up just to keep on holding this objective. Our Ruckatruck Squig Buggy moved over here to control this one because Homeboy here moved off towards all of this shenanigans. And you'll see a cheeky little Shock Jump Dragsta over there as well. We've moved up our Pain Boy and our Weirdboy. The Pain Boy did heal the Weirdboy for 2 wounds more at the end of the psychic phase there. And actually, I did have to use the Grot Orderly to reroll the Sawbones test, but there you have it. Our mech guns shuffled around a little bit. Meanwhile, our big mech, cleverest mech here, he advanced. Now you'll notice a different boy situation. That's because we did, at the end of the movement phase, we dropped in our strategic reserves, our Slugga Choppa boys here. They're just outside of 9 to this guy here. And we spent 3 CP for Unstoppable Green Tides right here. Now, just to talk about scoring, I did score 10 points for the primary for holding 1, 2, and 3. And then I scored 2 more points for Raise the Banners High. But this little Unstoppable Green Tide gambit actually did just cost me this banner here. So I no longer have a banner there, but that's how it goes. Because I think this could be a massively impactful thing.
Especially if you raise it.
Yeah. If I jump on that, I mean, I might not want to raise it. I might want to plant the banner on my next turn, depending on what happens, you know. Yeah. So that's the movement phase. We're going to go into the psychic phase, and we're going to do the very first thing is just a smite here from the Weirdboy into your guys here, because you do have 1-on-1 wounds. So if I can just peg a smite really quick, that's a Perils.
Oh no!
And that's no CP to reroll. So he does 3.
Oh my god! This guy.
Pain Boy, please.
Oh, Pain Boy.
No, he kills himself. So he's gonna do D3 mortal wounds to everyone within 6.
So in a roundabout way, it still goes off.
So first off, let's just go ahead and do our boys here. They're gonna take 3, so 3 boys dead. That's hilarious because that immediately puts them below 20. We're gonna do.
This is a regular occurrence for this Pain Boy, isn't it?
I mean, not this bad. This is like, I mean, actually, as far as like I'm glad that I can't actually call this my inaugural game of 9th. This is actually my 2nd game of 9th. But as far as like my luck goes, my God, I hope I'm getting all my bad luck out for the addition here because, whew. Okay, so on to the Pain Boy, D3 for 3. Does he save any for himself? He does save 1 for himself, so he only takes 2. So that's nice, at least. So he'll go down to 2. And then we will do D3 onto the bikes there. Please roll the 3 here. Yes, we do. 3 mortal wounds to the bikes.
So it's still in the psychic phase, and it's a mortal wound, so I can shrug these on 6s.
Yes.
Close. It only was on 5s. All right, so one guy dies.
So he's dead.
And we will put...
Thank goodness. At least he did something.
On 2.
All right.
Or wait, I took 2 wounds, right?
Yeah, you took 2, so you only have 1.
On 3.
Yeah. Okay. Not the worst.
Not too bad.
I mean, in a very roundabout way, he did his thing. Could have been better. Okay, Shooting phase then. We're into the shooting phase. We'll go ahead and actually, we'll start off hilariously with the Gretchin here. 2, 4, 5, 6, and they'll go all into the Terminator here.
-1.
Oh, -1
for the
to
banner.
hit. Oh, actually, then maybe he'll shoot the. They'll shoot the squad over here then.
The guard. Okay.
So that way I'm not taking a -1. So 4s. Okay.
Worth it.
All right. Impactful. And 5s. For 1 wound, no AP.
All right. That's a 4.
That's 4, so it's a save. Okay, then we'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and do this guy, his blast into, he's going to fire everything into these guys.
The guards? The custodian guard?
Here,
okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll start off with, we're actually going to do, again, we'll do the boom squig profile.
Okay.
So to start off with, we'll do the heavy squig launcher first, blast, so it's minimum 3. So it's 3, 4, okay. Hitting on 4s. Okay, but we do get a Daka. Reroll the 1 for bad moons. Okay. And it's going to be 3s to wound. Gets the wound, AP -1.
3 up. 5.
Makes it. Okay, we'll come back over here. All right, so then we'll do the regular squig launcher. It's just 3 because it's a D3. It's D3 shots, so it's blast. It's just 3. So 5s this time. Reroll the 1 for bad moons. Okay, and 3s. Nope. All right. Now we've got his shotgun. 2 shots. No. And then we've got his stick squig, which is a stick bomb basically. It is blast, so it's minimum 3.
Nice.
It's D6, minimum 3. So there you go, 3. Okay, and 5s.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
Couldn't have had this on a different one because it's only strength 3. So 5s. No. So next up, we'll go ahead and do the shock jump dragster here into these custodian guard right there. All right, so we're going to do first off the we're going to do the rocket launcher.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, this would be the because I rolled 2 dice, it would be the custom shock rifle.
Okay.
But it does 2 hits because it's a
Hits
ballistic
3.
skill 3. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, 3s to wound. Gets
Nice.
2 wounds.
Anything on 6s?
Oh, actually, yeah. I think he does a mortal wound in addition to other damage. Yeah. Yeah, so
Nice.
so
So
that's
2
2 mortal wounds just right off the bat.
And then how much damage are these?
A D6 apiece.
So let me roll them separately. So first guy, pass, second guy, pass, third guy.
That's AP -3.
Storm shield.
Oh, storm shield, yep.
Yeah, so they're good.
But just 2 mortal wounds. Okay.
Yeah.
And then now here's the rocket, which hits. 3s to wound, strength 8. Yep. Hey, 3 damage.
All right, 1 guy's dead.
All right. Okay.
Nice.
It's not, you know,
It's not bad.
So what we're going to do next is we're going to go over into, actually, we'll do our mech guns next.
Yeah.
So we'll do the, yeah. So we'll start off with the bubble chucka. He's going to fire across over to here. So D6 shots for 3, not bad. Okay, 4s.
Nice.
Okay, Daka. No. All right, now it's strength D6, strength 3. So 6s.
Okay.
No, okay.
Bubble chucka.
Bubble chucka, it does things. We'll do the custom mega cannon
Yeah.
into the same guy.
Okay.
D6. Hits. Wounds. -3.
4 up.
All right, we'll do the custom mega blasta here into the same target.
Okay.
No. All right. Oof. All right, we're gonna look up the boys here and figure out what they got going on, and I'll be right back. This boy unit, we're doing a little mixed bag here. We're inside this ruin here with this boy, you can see. So what we're gonna do is we have basically these 6, these 10, and these 2 are firing here into this guy. And then these 6 right here, or I'm sorry, these 8 right here are firing across over to these guys. It's exactly our 8 needed into your wardens or your guard. 5s and 6s, re-rolling 1s. Re-roll the 1s. All right. And then that's 4 Dakas. So reroll the 1s. All right. And 5s to wound on your guards. All right, not bad. 4 wounds. Let's see you roll 4 2-ups, my friend. Dang.
Okay. Close. Close.
All right, and then we've got 18 going into this guy. So let me get my dice here. 36 shots into the Telemon. That's not too bad. That okay. Yeah, so we got a bunch of 1s here to reroll to start off with.
You
got one more, and then 3 Dakas. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
And he's T8?
Yeah.
6s. We get 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Boyz. All right. Last thing will just be this unit of Boyz here firing the Sluggas that they can over this way. Okay. 17 Slugga shots from these boys over here into the jet bikes.
Boom, boom, boom.
5s and 6s. Rerolling our 1s. Not horrible, actually. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Dakas. So 4, 5. Okay. Nice. And then 5s.
I think you tossed an extra one out.
I did?
Yeah.
Okay, throw it in there. All right, and 5s to wound. 1, 2, 2 wounds.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh,
Takes
take a wound. All right, and with that, we are actually done with the shooting phase. So it's going to be the charge phase.
Yes.
We have a lot of charges. This is where the game might start turning around. So we're going to start off.
This is big.
And you have no CP.
I have no CP,
and
so
you
no
have
Overwatch.
no strats for Overwatch or anything. No like innate traits or anything like that. So let's start off with a big important one. Let's go Boyz here into the Telemon.
Yeah.
Now we know we came out of basically reserve, so we know we're outside of 9, so we need a 9.
Nice.
Beautiful. So we're just going to leave that there, and we'll come back to them. We're going to do our Shock Jump Dragsta in here. Yeah, with a 7. I really was just rolling that up for like, you know, distancings.
Yeah.
Because I think he's just going to
go there.
Go like that, and then so that's it. So we'll do this guy into here as well. With a 7, I'm going to re-roll the 1 with Here We Go just for cheek for 8. So that should make it in.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's that. Not too bad. We're actually going to do, because this has defense line, I can actually charge here, and as long as I'm touching the defense line, then I'm in combat there with them. So
I don't think you can really fail in that case, yeah.
So I mean, he just goes like that. So he's touching it, and he's within 2 inches there. So defense line, everybody. And then we're gonna do the Mega Knobs into the Termies.
Okay.
And Valerian.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because Valerian's one of your, if we stand, we fight. So yeah, I'll do Termies. I'll actually declare all 3, because if I get in with him, then I'm going to be in with them anyway.
Yeah.
So all 3 into for the Mega Knobs. A 4 and a 1. I'm definitely going to use Here We Go for that to make it a 10. So I'll move them in a second. Orks are starting to look a little brutal. All right. Pain Boy. Bikes.
Okay.
Definitely use Here We Go just to re-roll that for cheek for 9. Warboss.
Yes.
Big Mech into bikes. With a 7, he'll definitely make it in with that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And then a big important one there.
Another big one.
Looking for a 9 again. Use Here We Go to re-roll. Nice. That's actually gigantic there to have made all the important ones. I'm actually considering just charging this guy in because I don't think you're going to want to remain in combat with me with all this stuff. And so that means you're going to fall back anyway. So that's just like basically free movement for him. So why not? It is going to be -2 because of the crater, but you know, just for fun. This is Orks.
Yeah.
We slam even our guns into combat. Yeah, we do. All right, we're going to move everything in and be right back. All right, so here's what we're looking like after all of our charges have gone off This is huge. We've been talking about this off camera as I moved everybody in. This actually puts the Orks back in the game in a big way, especially I think this one right here. This is the one, because if I grab this, it's big. There's no denying. But if I grab both of these, like I have this controlled now, and all I have to do is if I can kill these guys, then I control 2 extra objectives, and then you are really in a tough position to start outscoring me on the primary.
Right.
So it's very interesting. So we're actually popping some popcorn and cracking open some cold beers because
it's a celebratory time.
This is a great moment. This is a great moment for the Orks. So we're going to not burn our popcorn. All right, so we are doing the fight phase. We're going to start over here with the Def Dread and the Shock Jump Dragsta. We'll do the Dragsta first. He's got 4 attacks. He hits on 4s. Oh, that's 3 hits. He's strength 6, so it's 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds, and it's AP -1 and damage 1.
Okay.
Okay, they're fine.
6 and a 5. There we go.
All right.
You can guess who's holding the camera now.
Yeah. So then we've got the Def Dread here. He's got 2 attacks base, +1 for each claw, and then +1 for each saw. But the saws and claws are different damage and profiles. AP and stuff. So we're gonna do all the saws first. So 3s. Okay, followed by 3s because it's strength 8 or strength 10, I think. So 2 wounds, and it's AP -3, so it's your invulns, but they're 3 damage apiece. So if you fail any, it's just a dead guard.
They're all good.
Right. And the saws now 3s, followed by 3s. So one damage or 1 wound going through, and it's 2 damage. So
okay,
2 damage for the saw.
2.
So
okay.
All right. Then let's just, while we're over here, we're going to do the Ruck Truck Squig Buggy into these guard here.
Yep.
4 attacks, hitting on 4s. All right, 1 hit. And it's strength 6 and AP -1 and damage 1 again. So 1 wound, AP -1, damage 1.
All right.
Okay.
6. Okay.
That's fine. All right. Actually, we'll keep going here. So 1, 2, or so 1, 2, 3. Now here's the big one. We're going to do all 3 Mega Knobs into Valerian. If we can just punk your Warlord right here. This is huge because that'll deny you 5 points for while we stand, we fight.
That's true.
So 4s. Okay, not great. A little below average again, but strength is 10. And is he tough 5?
He's tough 5, yeah.
He's tough 5. So that is
wounds.
5 wounds.
And how much damage are these?
AP -4 and 2 damage apiece.
Okay.
So 2 wounds, 3 wounds?
3 wounds. I'll Victor of the Blood Games, one of them.
Okay, so 2 wounds, so he takes 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay.
Not too bad.
And then he's got Superior Creation. So 5
oh,
up,
he's
feel
got
no
the 5
pain.
up, feel no pain.
No.
No. Okay.
Okay.
So 4 go through. So I'll just we'll just drop a die by him for 4. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here to the boys, and we're gonna pile in.
And one of these guys took 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Boys, so I just want to point out coherency here can be a bit of a problem, you can see, but actually we got a little extra room there. But
it's just so epic with them all running in, just like, whoa, just smashing into this giant dreadnought.
And we were talking about this, is like, it's huge because I'm controlling the objective now. And even though he's great at combat, he doesn't want to be in combat with these boys. So we've got the boss knob, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 boys. 21 boys in the boss knob. We're going to do the boss knob first. He's got 3 attacks base +1 for Green Tide, hitting on 4s. Okay, he's got 2 hits. It's strength 10, so it's wounding on 3s. So it's 2 wounds at AP -3.
Okay, he's got a 4 up.
Okay, he fails 1.
Fails 1, okay.
So it's D3 damage for just 1.
This one, all right, 6 up.
No. Okay, and now 21 boys with 3 attacks apiece is 33. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 6s. We get 3 wounds. Yep, 3 wounds. No AP.
Okay.
So you do get to, yeah, go for it. You do get the 2 up saves here. Hey, we take a wound off you.
Oh, maybe.
Oh. Oh.
No, okay.
So he's taken 2 damage for the face, which is fine because actually then when I do my pylon, I'm actually just going to wrap and trap him here. So he's just going to be stuck forever there.
Beating on boys.
We'll do that in a second. Let's swing on over. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the boss knob. So it's going to be 33 attacks apiece again, and the boss knob with 3 attacks. So let's do the boss knob first. 4s, 1 hit, and strength 10, so 3s. Gets 1 wound. AP 3.
1 wound. Oh, it's a 1. It's a 1, people.
D3 damage. It's just 1.
Okay.
All right, and then now it's 33 attacks again from the boys here. 3s. Wow. And then 5s here. Okay, actually not bad. So you're looking at 2, 4, 6, 7 wounds. No AP. We will kill a bike with that.
Yes.
So let's go ahead. We'll do the Pain Boy next.
Okay.
Okay. He's got 4 attacks. All right. He hits on 4s because of his Power Claw. Okay. He gets 2 hits. He wounds on 3s because he's Strength 10. So it's 2 wounds to your invuln again.
2 wounds.
Ooh, 1 fail.
1, 2. Okay.
D3 damage for just 1.
For 1. Okay.
Okay. And then now here we go. We've got the Big Mech. Actually, I'm going to do his Grot Oiler first, a single attack from the Grot Oiler, which hits.
Nice.
Does not wound because he's strength 2, so that's fine. And then we've got 4 attacks for the Big Mech now, hitting on 2s because of De Cleverest Mech. All hit. Okay, now he's wounding on 3s because he's strength 10 again, but To Kill a Claw allows him to reroll wounds, which is very nice. So that's 4 wounds to your invuln.
Okay, let me just get a couple more dice here. And we're back. All right, 4 wounds. 1 fails.
1. AP -3, they have a 3 up invuln.
Oh.
So 2 fail.
2 fail. Okay.
So it's 6 damage. So it's 3 and 3 because it's To Kill a Claw is a flat 3.
Okay.
So that'll kill 1.
Kill 1 and then 1 more.
And then
1 wound.
There are 4 wound models?
4 wounds each.
So it'll just kill 1 and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And then just for the lulls here, we do have the gun, which doesn't hit. Okay, that's fine. All right, so that actually is it. I don't know which one. We're going to remove 1 more bike model and figure that out.
Okay.
And then we're going to do our pylon over here, and then we'll come back to do all the Custodes attacks.
Okay.
All right, we are still in the fight phase here. We've done all of our consolidates and piles ins with the Orkses, and we're getting ready to do the Custodes attacks. So where do you want to start off with?
Let's just start over here. So I'll start with the Spear Guard. Ooh, I guess I should move them in here.
Sure.
So 1 guy will be out.
I'm not sold that he can. I think he's got to, again, it's like the same, like they got to go towards the nearest enemy model.
Yeah, okay. So I guess it'd be more like that.
So you've got, now actually this is an interesting moment here. Only these 3 guys would be able to fight him.
Oh, okay.
Because these 2 are not within a ½ an inch of a model that's within half an inch.
Okay, so these 3 fight him.
3 there, and then you could go 3 there. Yeah.
3 there. Okay. All right. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll say. I mean, I guess I should. The dudes that were going to have the spears pointed up are the guys with the Misericordias. So these 2,
1, 2, and 3,
and then 3. Yeah.
Sure.
So 2 Miz into him first.
Sure.
We'll just get that knocked out. 2s. All right.
Ooh,
and then 5s. No. And then now the spears, 2s, and a reroll. Nope. And then toughness on the
tough 6.
Okay, so 4s. Okay, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds at -3.
5 wounds at -3 means they just go through.
9.
He's
11,
dead.
12 damage.
Does he explode? No. Unfortunate. But that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we'll
we got our 3 here.
Yeah. So the 3 guys there. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we'll do a Miz for the fun of it. Hits and then does wound -2, 1 damage.
Makes it.
Okay.
Because they're Terminators.
Terminators. Terminators. I have an army of Terminators.
Okay.
And then
threes.
Threes. Okay, that many at minus
3,
3,
6.
so 6. Yeah.
4, 5, 6 at minus 3 means 5 ups, which we make 1, 2. So 3 go through, and then they're damage what now?
D3.
Or, I'm sorry, 4 go
4
through.
goes
So and these are 3 wound models, so you need to roll them one at a time.
So first one.
First one, 1 damage. Second one, 1 damage. So the third one kills a guy.
Yeah,
and then the fourth one, 1 damage.
Horrible.
Woo! So what we'll do actually then is we're going to kill this one. And would that take us out of range of Valyrian? No. Unfortunate. And then we'll put the, so he's got 2 wounds remaining there. We'll put him on that one. Okay.
Okay. So we'll go to the Valyrian. Okay. The Valyrian.
The Valyrian. Hashtag the real Valyrian.
So hitting on 2s.
Rerolling for himself.
Rerolling for himself. Okay.
Okay.
And then 3s again. Nice.
Okay.
So 4 at minus
4.
3.
5 ups. Pass 1. Fail 3. So again, you gotta do these one at a time.
Left.
So
one guy's
he's dead, and then you can just roll the last 2 together.
That's 3. Yeah, so I guess he would have killed him anyway.
He gone. So we have over here, if you want to go here next.
Yeah, let's do it. So it's going to be 6 attacks from those guys. We will go into the car.
Into the car. Okay, into the shock jump dragsta.
Okay, I'll hit.
Okay.
Only strength 5 with the Sentinel Blade.
So 5s to wound then.
So 5s to wound. We got 2.
2 wounds.
At minus 3.
Minus 3. No save damage.
2d3. 4 damage.
4 damage. So he's got 7 currently, so we just put him down to 3. All right, and then so we swing on over. The only things we have left to do then for the fight phase are the Telemon here and our bikes right here.
Yeah. Okay. So the bikes I don't want to move because I want to still be capping objective 2 at the end of my turn. So I'll just swing as is.
Okay.
And they will swing into the Warlord because that's the only thing they're... Well, that and I guess the gun is the only other thing they're in combat with, right?
So you would have to actually pile in with him to get him to like here for him to swing on the Warlord.
Okay, so I'll just swing them both into the gun because I think if I move just like the
because
slightest
to do
inch
that
of an
to
inch.
do that would take you out of that one. So if you don't do that, then so we're swinging both into the gun.
Yeah.
Okay. Custom mega cannon, you got to hold. Okay, drop 1.
Strength 6.
Tough 5.
So 3s, but no rerolls.
Oh, huge with the no rerolls.
But minus 3.
Minus 3, no save.
And D3 each, and he's already lost 3, so I think he's gone.
No, he hasn't lost any wounds.
He lost 3 from the Telemon that shot him earlier.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, then he's dead. Okay, no explosion then. So blap, blap. That's fine because it's still quite hilarious. And then we just have the Telemon to finish up.
Yeah. So let's see him super blap blap on these super strong punches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And then strength 16. Does drop 1.
So 4 dead boys.
4 dead boys.
Okay, and so we took the boys off from the back there, but they are still holding that objective. So that's actually it for the fight phase. So we go to the morale phase. Now our boys here, our Slugga Choppa boys lost 3.
Yep.
So they're fine. They are A-okay because their leadership 17 then.
Nice.
Our Shoota boys lost 4, so their leadership 26, so they're fine. And everything else is either dead or doesn't take a test for us. Now for the Custodes, you actually didn't lose any models across the board except for the bikes.
The bikes.
Of which you lost 3?
Because they were 2, because I think 1 was dead from before. No, or was that?
I didn't kill any bikes.
Okay, I did lose 3.
Yeah, you
lost
I did
3. Lose 3, but they are leadership 9, so I don't think they would.
So even on a 6, they pass.
They would be
okay.
fine. Okay.
So then that's it. And then so for scoring, now I do get engage on all fronts 1 quarter, 2 quarters, 3 quarters, 4.
Nice.
So we get the 4 quarters for engage on all fronts, which is really nice for the orcs. And then that's it for right now, because raise the banners won't happen until the start of my next turn, and first strike is already done. So, but I am in a good position here because I am controlling 1, 2, 3, 4 objectives currently. So so we are in a really nice scoring position. So we're gonna figure out what's going on with Custodes.
Control this one.
Oh yeah, you're right, because you're obsec.
But otherwise, yes.
Yep. So then, well, then actually it's 3 and 3, which is it's okay. Yeah. All right, we're gonna let the Custodes do their movements, and we're gonna come right back. All right, Custodes turn 3. It's only turn 3 if you can believe it.
It's only
turn 3. For the primary, they scored 10 because we each had 3 objectives.
Yep.
For the primary, everything else we're gonna figure out at the end of the game.
Yep.
So there you have it. Movements. These guys. Tucked up this way, trying to support their brethren, it seems.
Yes.
We'll see. We'll see. This Death Dread is not long for the world, it seems. Valerian jumping over this way as well.
Well, I forgot to move this guy. I was going to move him up to kind of just support these guys over here. Actually, that's true. I'll move him over here.
Yep. So these guys came over this way. The Terminators. Bannerman, there you go. Stayed in combat. And stayed in combat.
Yes.
Okay. So with that, then we go right into the shooting phase. Let's start with the Telemon.
Let's do it. So actually, this guy isn't really messing around. He's got his big gun and he's got his gun on top because he didn't move. He can fire this 10 times. Then he can fire the anti-infantry profile on this one, which is strength 7, AP2, and it is 6 shots. So 6 shots plus 10 shots, 1 strength 5, 1 strength 7, and they're both minus either 1 or 2. So I figure either I'm just going to combine them all together. So it's going to be 12 shots, or it's going to be 16 shots total.
And now at least one of those weapons is heavy, right?
They're both heavy.
Both heavy, so they are at a -1 then.
Yeah.
So it's only going to be 3s and with no rerolls. Ooh.
3s.
Huge!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Huge. Oh, wow. So 3s to wound, and each one is a dead boy.
That's a little bit better.
Okay, that averages out to 2, 4, 6 dead boys.
6 dead boys.
Okay. I'm going to leave them just off to the side here for the inevitable morale check.
Yeah.
All right, where to next?
Yeah, rapid fire axes from 2, and then grenade launchers from them as well.
Okay.
So 4 plus 2, that's 6 shots from the axes. Okay.
Okay, dropped 1, that's nice.
And 2s.
2s, yep. And so 3 dead, right? Because there's an AP on it?
Yeah, -1.
Yep, so we'll just 3 so far and then go ahead and resolve. These are the grenade launchers next?
These are grenade launchers, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
6, 7, yep.
Not bad. So 3 dead so far.
And these could be blast, but I don't know. It wouldn't apply here.
It would, it would be minimum 3, but you already reached the minimum 3.
Yeah. So, okay,
all hit. Okay.
And then 2s.
And do these have AP?
-3.
So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 8, they're gone. So that's them. So what we have left is these guys, actually, who now
they don't have a target
to fire all the way across here.
Well, and they're in combat, so they can't shoot it.
These guys are not in combat.
They're not in combat.
They're not in combat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not within an inch of an enemy model.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I guess they could try to do a long bomb.
Okay, so 5 shots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or probably like 10 shots or something like that, right?
Just 5.
Just 5. Okay.
Yeah, just rapid fire 1.
Okay.
Okay. And then 4s. 2.
2. All right. 5 up. Invuln saves for the custom force field. No. Damage.
2 apiece.
2 apiece. So first one, second one, 2 dead boys. All right.
This guy will do a cheeky shot with his axe. Why not?
Okay.
I think I said within 12 there. So 2. And 4s. 2.
2. 5 ups. Make 1. Damage.
2.
2.
Oh,
pain boy, almost. Okay, that's another dead boy, so we'll take that one there. All right, and
I think that's all the. These guys do have pistols.
Yep, we got some pistols here, so.
Yep. So they'll fire all onto the car.
Into the dragsta.
Into the dragsta.
All hit.
And
tough 6.
Yep.
Only 1.
No AP.
No AP. 4 up save. Oh, damage.
Just 1.
Just 1. Okay, so he's still alive. So we'll go to the charge phase.
Yes.
Where are we charging?
We'll start right here.
Okay.
So here we go.
Yeah, I got no Overwatch, no CP for Overwatch anyway.
6.
6 definitely is going to get in.
So I'll measure them later. I'll just hold it over there.
Yeah, just set that aside there.
Yep.
6. All right.
We'll do the Terminators.
Terminators.
Into the boys.
The boys, sure.
A 6 as well.
A 6, that's definitely going to make it in there. So We'll hold off there. And that
I'll see if the Bannerman can declare a charge.
Sure.
That would be a 7-inch, yeah. Why not? Vegas odds, you know. He's in.
He's in. Okay.
Okay, so I'll move
Great. So we'll go ahead and move those guys in. We'll come right back. Here's what we're looking like after the charges coming in. Here, Bannerman's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So with that, then actually, it's just right into the fights.
Yeah.
Starting off with charging models.
Okay.
Who do you want to go to?
So we'll go to the Terminators first.
Termies first. Okay, that's 4 Termies with axes.
Actually, let's do the Bannerman first.
Bannerman first.
Let's let him get a
sure.
chance.
Do you want to pile in or anything like that?
No, he'll just swing from right there.
He's just gonna swing right there. Sure.
So 4 attacks, sitting on 2s. Okay.
Okay. 3 hits.
And 2 to wound. Strength 8. Castle an axe.
3 wounds. Damage.
-2 and D3.
D3. So go ahead and roll them. Okay. So 3, 3, and 2. So here's what I'll do. Here's for the 3s. Okay, they're dead no matter what. And then here's for the 2. No, okay. So that's 3 dead. So what I'll do then is I'll go 1, 2, and 3. Would you like to pile in with him?
He has a Misericordia as well, so I'll swing that real
Okay.
quick. Sorry. Okay.
Hits.
And wounds.
Wounds.
1 damage.
1 damage. No. Another dead boy. Interesting.
And I won't move him.
You will not pile in.
I
Okay.
will not pile in.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll go for these guys. So he'll come on around here, and then there, and then there. That's fine. They'll all be able to swing.
Sure.
So they'll all swing into the boys.
Yes.
So they do not have Misericordia, so just with the axes.
Okay.
Just with the strength 8 axes.
Yeah, just. Yeah.
All right, all those hits, and then 2s again. Okay, not too bad.
So that's 4, 8.
4, yeah, 8.
12, 13. 13 goes right through, and it's a multi-damage, right?
Yep, so.
2, 4, 6, 8.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 that are 1.
Okay, so 4 ones. Let's see if the Pain Boy.
Yep, go ahead.
Pain Boy saves any of those. No. Okay.
There are 3 that are 2s.
Okay.
Or sorry, 4 that
he
are
doesn't.
2s.
Yep. Okay. And then
5 that are 5s. 5 that are 3s.
Reroll. No. Okay. So I'll go through. So that's what was that?
That's 13.
13. I think that's the unit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there's only 10. So they gone. All right, and then we swing on over here to the Guardian Spears, and we say goodbye to our Death Dread.
Yep. Now, so I'm debating here because this is going to be 18 attacks going into Death Dread, and he's got how many wounds?
8.
8.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating if I do a piercing strike here to make them wound on 4s, or if I just hope for the 5s. But I'm going to do it.
You're going to do piercing strike again?
Piercing strike. So back to 0.
All right.
And they get a +1 to wound.
Sure.
15, 16, 17, 18. Because I need him dead. So 2s.
Huge, actually.
Big, yeah.
There we go.
So
that's what we
piercing
needed.
strike will come into hand here. Yeah. Ooh, wow.
Oh,
Horrible.
only 2?
Wow.
And it's AP...
AP -3.
-3, so it's 6s.
So not only did it not come into play.
So 2 go through.
There's only 2 wounds.
3, 4 damage.
4 damage for you.
Okay. All right, so he's got 4 remaining then.
And then 3 of them have Misericordias.
We're just going to put that little 4 right on there like a cheeky little hat.
Nice.
Misericordias.
Okay.
Okay.
1 wound, -2.
No.
So 1 more damage.
Okay, so he's down to 3.
Down to 3.
Okay. All right. And that's it for charging models, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct.
So then in that case, we have non-charging models, starting off with the player whose turn it isn't, which is me. I think I've had such below average luck this game that I think I'm going to trust that the averages are going to work out over here.
Okay.
And I'm going to swing over this way and attack with the Death Dread.
Okay.
And he's going to swing everything into your Guardians.
With
the sword and board ones.
Sword and board, okay.
Yeah, because I could go into the Spearman, but that doesn't protect my Dragsta at all.
Sure.
So just like before, we got 4 attacks from the claws.
Okay.
3s, Okay. And 2s. Okay. 2. 3
so
up.
First one, no.
Kills a guy.
And second one, he's good.
Okay. And
Nicodemus stands.
Saws.
Coleslaw.
Got him. And got him. 2 more invulns.
Nicodemus. Oh.
2 damage.
Okay, he lives.
I should have done those in reverse, because then I would have killed Nicodemus. If I had done it in reverse, because I would have killed the other guy, and then I would have killed Nicodemus there, which would have been huge.
Because it's flat 3 damage?
Yeah, flat 3 damage is a flat 2, but...
I will swing with the bikes.
Okay, and now do you want to pile in to get a second bike in and give up the objective? Or...
Well, I already scored the objective this turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it would be another full turn of you doing it. I'll just swing with the one guy.
Okay.
Because we do need points.
All right, so it's 4 attacks then.
Yes. No, actually, I will move him in.
You move him in?
Yeah.
Okay, so then 8 attacks. Scary.
But no rerolls. Okay. And then 3s. There we go.
Oh, no.
So that is 7 wounds at -3.
Well, we're going to take 1 on the Grot Oiler and just kill him. Blap. Actually, may not kill him. We're going to take 1 on the Grot Oiler damage, because the Pain Boy is right there.
D3.
D3. For 1.
1.
Okay. Well, it could have been cool. All right, and then now you said AP -3, right?
-3, yeah.
Yep. So 5s to save for the Mega Armor. Oh, he's dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5d3. Yeah, it's 9.
3, 6, 9.
10, 11 damage.
6, 9. I should have swung him first. He is super dead. So we'll do the Shock Jump Dragsta next into Nicodemus.
How dare you?
He hits all the times.
Oh.
He wounds none of the times.
Oh, Nicodemus.
All right, and then it's now into your boy here. Or into Nicodemus.
Yeah, I'll have him swing first. 4, 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s. Oh, no. He is shooketh by all these orcs around him. 2s again. Ah! 1 dead.
All right, we'll just take him there. That puts me on the Pain Boy here, into the Terminators at least.
Yeah.
4 hits.
Nice.
2s.
Not nice.
Not nice. 2 wounds. Invuln save.
Yep. Oh, fail both.
Oh.
Could kill a guy.
First one.
Yes.
2 damage. Second one. 2 damage.
1 dead.
Kills a guy. All right.
All right, buddy.
I'll take what I can get.
Nicodemus.
Nicodemus all the way over here. Who's he attacking?
The Shock Jump Dragster.
Dragsta?
The Dragsta. Nice.
2 hits.
That's all I needs. No.
No wounds.
No wounds.
Huge.
Huge.
So we're at 19 boys here. So that's 18 plus the boss knob. That's going to be everybody to swing, though. So let's just do the boss knob first. So 3 attacks from him on 4s. We hit once.
Okay.
On 3s, we do get it.
Oh, nope.
D3 for 2.
6s. 8.
Oh, for 1. Okay. 36 attacks from the boys. 3s. And then we're going to follow it with 6s.
6s. Oh.
I just dropped 1, so we'll just throw another one in there. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, no AP.
Okay. I will get 3 dice.
Okay. He's fine.
He's fine. He's Archimedes.
Yeah.
They're just slapping each other over there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. Morale phase.
Yeah.
Actually, the only thing I have to do is right here. 2, 4, 6, 7 are dead, but they're leadership 18, so they're fine. They auto pass. And that's it. That's it, because Custodes haven't lost anything else, because they're really tough. Too tough for the orcs, too tough for a combined arms list for the orcs. Should have just gone full Green Tide or full mechanized. These are the lessons for orc players. So guys, we've talked out this turn, and basically for me to even hope to stay in the game, I would have to roll perfectly over here in shooting with the Shock Jump Dragsta to kill Nicodemus, then put every single one of my attacks into these guys hit with all, wound with all, him fail every single save, and then have the last one run in morale, then that would just put me on parity with the primary. Because there's no way I shake anyone off of here, because the Pain Boy's in combat, so I'd have to fall back, to shoot this. I could have maybe clear them, but not, but not both. I could clear one or the other, but not both. Here, thanks to, that was a ridiculously unlucky roll on you for the shooting.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to win that war of attrition.
Yeah,
it's just not going to happen.
Whittle down the ranks slowly but surely.
And then I have nothing to address Nicodemus over here, and
Valerian.
I'm sorry, Valerian. Yeah, we were talking about this. Actually, we said this off camera, but this was the nail in the coffin. I do have a CP, which would allow me to do something. If I had the CP, then maybe the Death Dread could do it, because there is a 1 CP strat for them called Dreaded Death Machine, where every model they kill, they get to make an additional attack. So if I hit with all, wounded with all, or most, and killed a couple and then killed a couple more with the Dreaded Death Machine attacks, I could maybe get that out just to make the game interesting.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now, we just talked about it. I'm at 28 points to your 29. And that's not even counting the thin their ranks.
Yeah.
And that's not counting the inevitable on your next turn, you're going to gain 15 points from the primary.
Yeah.
And I'll have nothing. At this point, you could play So Cagey to protect him, and I have the, I'll lose this battle of attrition. So you're effectively at a 31 point lead right now, not counting thin their ranks.
Yeah.
So we're going to call it here. Now, the official rules say that that when you concede, you get 0 points.
Oh.
So that's the official tally there is 39-0.
Oh,
Technically, you're allowed to play out the rest of your turns.
Right.
But that's it. So Custodes victory here for our first Strike Force game of 9th edition. So there you have it, man.
Yeah.
A Custodes victory. How do you feel about it?
I think I get it. I had truth be told, like I hadn't really done a lot of like research into 9th edition. Like I had heard about some things, but everything going on in the world and everything. It was just it was hard to keep sort of abreast of all the new information coming in. So this is my first real kind of game sitting down and playing it. I can see now why there were so many whispers in the wind about Custodes being good.
Yeah, they're really good.
They play the GW mission the way it's been designed super well, because we were kind of talking about this. Like, there's not a lot of great secondaries to pick against them. While in the opposite sort of coin, there's a lot of great secondaries for them to pick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then the huge thing, obviously, the sort of obvious thing is that they just have more command points to play around with.
Here, the amount of command points they have compared to what they had before is like that. You can't ignore it. It's such a huge boost to their power.
And they have sort of like an interesting overlap, right? Because they were a very late Psychic Awakening, but then the new edition hit. So like, over time, as the Psychic Awakening books came out, the power level, like most things do in the game, starts to creep up. So they had a very strong Psychic Awakening already. A very brief time where it was sort of balanced out to the fact that in 8th edition, you just couldn't get as many command points. And then boom, the new edition hits, everything carries over. And now they're working with, like a third more command points than they're probably used to. It's just massive, especially with like the pre-game CP, which like I think is another reason why GW probably added more CP to begin with, because there are a lot more stratagems in the game now that you can pay before the game. Yeah. But just the ability to keep spending command points for them, because they have so many good stratagems. Yeah. That were one or two CP to be balanced out by the fact that in 8th edition they weren't carrying as many. Now it's like I have so many command points to spend, and like that really is like a make or break thing. Like the fact that they have they can't wound on less than 4.
Oh, that was so brutal.
I didn't even get to use the thing on the Telemon, but like he has a reduced damage one now. They have all the good ones that they had even before in the Codex, like Tanglefoot Grenade, Stooping Dive, the Teleport Homer, which I think is always good. There's ones I didn't even get to use on the Terminators, like Ormite and Adamantium, it's called. It's 1 CP. Anything with a Terminator profile, so even Valerian, the Shield Captain Terminator armor, you just ignore AP -1 and -2 for 1 CP.
And then if you're getting -3, then it's going to your invuln anyway.
Right. So it's like, and that's 1 CP. So for 3 CP, you can make someone, okay, you can't wound me on less than 4. And I ignore your AP. And then you just pop them in the middle, and it's like, what are you going to do? You know? And then you get one of those CP refunded back next time.
Ouch.
And like Solar Watch, I mean, my first time also playing with like the new shield hosts, like the 0 CP strat to bump up a command point cost. I had no idea how insane value that was going to be in the late game after you've already spent. It probably stings in the beginning too when you're using more, but you're not really killing characters then because you have to use it after you kill a character. But then after, you know, and later on in the game when you're killing characters, when both people are kind of sort of running out of CP, that's massive just to be like, I go from 0 to 1. Okay, well, anything
you're just staying at
costs
0.
2. Yeah, you effectively have 0 command points. That's massive.
Yeah, huge, huge.
What do you think about orcs?
I think. Well,
can I say one thing? I don't want to like steal all the spotlight.
No.
I think the biggest thing that hurt your list, we were kind of talking about this off camera too, is the fact that bring it down and thin their ranks stack.
Yeah.
So if you have a bunch of vehicles and then like orcs, you have a bunch of boys too. Yeah. For every 10 wounds or whatever that you put on a vehicle, like that counts for thin their ranks. And then I want to kill your vehicles anyway. Yeah. So like, you know, it's just it seems like GW is sort of forcing, you know, more vehicles because they want to have, you know, the vehicle shoot in combat, which is awesome, by the way, and they ignore like the minus to hit and everything like that. But at the same time, you know, it's really kind of detrimental from a secondary standpoint to pick a thing with a lot of bodies and a lot of
well, see, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, you know, maybe maybe my list will be a bit tougher, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't.
Yeah, I think from a matched play, you know, standpoint, it seems like you just bring a skew list.
Yeah, I think you have to.
You just bring a lot.
At least as far as orcs go.
Yeah, I think bring a lot of infantry or a lot of vehicles or whatever, and that kind of hurts the.
Yeah,
you know,
and I said that during the game where I was like, I don't know if I'll cut it out or if it'll stay in there or not, but in 8th edition, it was basically you bring nothing but infantry. You don't even bring mega knobs. Right. You bring nothing but T4 6-up save infantry, or you bring nothing but vehicles and, you know, and I mean, there were a couple, like, as far as like competitive 40K goes, there were a couple lists that were vehicle focused that specifically were freebooters that did really well. But again, it was like 99% vehicles, you know, and the only infantry you had in there were HQs and Gretchin, you know, and the Gretchin were only there to be your mandatory troop slots, you know, whereas now that's why I took this list, because I was like, this is something that you would never take in 8th,
right? Because
it just wouldn't hold up.
Yeah,
it won't hold up now. And I mean, that's what we've seen here is just like, it's not good. I mean, you have to even go harder in that skew list because of the thin their ranks and bring it down stack. Yeah. Which is, I mean, hopefully, you know, a couple weeks from now, we should be seeing an FAQ for 9th edition.
That should probably happen. So to separate those two and just say, you know, the monster, the vehicle keyword does not apply to thin their ranks.
Well, so that's the thing that's crazy about thin their ranks is it does seem that the intention is for them to stack, because it's if a vehicle has 10 wounds and you do the 10 wounds to it, that counts as one of your thin the ranks point. It's literally explicitly in there. So it would make it seem like that would, you know, that would stack. So I would say just my opinion so far, maybe I'm way off, but at least as far as orcs go, it looks like it's going to either be just, again, massive like body spam, which is even less now. You have, everyone else has gone up in power level, like because of the CP and everything like that. Whereas our like spammable infantry have also gone up. So we can bring less in that like category. And then our vehicles went up, but I think the vehicles going up probably is balanced by the changes to vehicles.
like massively powered up in this edition. Yeah, just being able to move and shoot without penalty, and then like shoot into combat, like it really feels good. It feels like
vehicles
feel like they should. You know.
Yeah. I will say, as far as the terrain rules go, I feel like, and this is not just for orcs. This is for knights or for any other 18 plus wound models. I feel like unless something changes with the FAQ or something like that, that's where the vehicles don't feel good anymore. It's like that's the break point.
The big ones.
Yeah. Because
because the terrain is so concentrated now.
Like the Def Dread here, I can put him behind this, untouchable.
Yeah.
Morkanot behind that, free range.
Right.
Doesn't get light cover save or anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like open season again.
Yeah.
So, and I think I definitely underestimated the power bump of the Custodes.
I mean, from the get-go, I always liked them, and I always thought they were a strong army. But yeah, now that they have more command points to play around with, and like the pregame strats are all good. Like,
right.
Like every single Custodes warlord trait is like bonkers, and the fact that you can take more than one now, and you can make the one dude a captain commander to make him even like to give him even more stuff. Like the stuff I took isn't even like just from a cursory glance even considered like the good stuff.
Right.
Like this, there's stuff even like a further power level above this. So
I mean, I think speaking of pregame strats, that's two things that I didn't do, should have done. Number one, I blew a lot of extra CP on pregame strats. Not worth it.
Well, we didn't even get to see the Burna Boy.
Yeah, the Burna Boy didn't pan out at all.
Yeah.
I actually feel like the Orkimatic pistons for the Def Dreads were worthwhile. I felt like that was good.
When we were talking about them, I really would like to see you run them as Evil Sons. Because with the plus 3-inch move already to the plus 1 that they get for being Evil Sons, and then re-rolling advances and still being able to, they get advance in charge?
If they have a war boss on war trike.
Yeah. So I mean, they become super fast and just like very deadly. So I think they could be good in that regard.
Yeah. I think things. So like the Burna Boy thing, totally worthless. That was a CP just absolutely wasted, and not just because you killed them in like turn 1 or something or turn 2. I don't know. But it wasn't a good investment. Even if I was going to bring them in this list, I shouldn't have done that.
What was your goal with them from the get-go? Like, what did you want to achieve with the Burna Boys?
Well, my goal with them was actually to just like be the bodyguards of the mech guns, and then like have that spanner there, just like putting a wound back on the mech guns. But again, this guy just cleared. It was just a mech gun a turn. It was just like gone. So it's like, the point of the repair is not there if it's just dead. You can't repair something that's dead.
Yeah. That's like the perfect like damage profile and everything against those.
So like that would have been one of those cases where I should have not spent that CP, put it on like the Weirdboy for to jump, because unfortunately, I actually think even more so now. In 8th edition, it was like, if you're not playing to jump, what are you even doing? And I think even more so now with the importance of getting on objectives, with the importance of being able to move, the thing where now you, even with fly, you can't fall back and shoot. So to jump, being able to pick up a unit and get it out of combat without falling back. I think again, to jump is one of those things, like if you're not playing it, why? Like, you better have such a great reason why, and it's just not there. Sparkly bits on the Morkanot as a pregame stratagem, I do believe is good, because especially the wording is improve your ballistic skill by 1. So it's not a +1 to hit. It's just moves the ballistic skill. So then you can still benefit from other things. Unfortunately, with the Morkanot, this game, he got messed up by the cover. Stuffed.
Yeah, he got stuffed by the cover,
just
honestly.
Absolutely
the
stuffed.
Terrain.
Yeah. Other things with orcs. Oh yeah, the cleverest Spanna and making him the warlord and doing all that wasn't worth. Just bring a war boss. It's cheaper. and it does the same thing, and it saves you CP. So there's that. Let's see what else. Mech guns, haven't played them in a long time.
Still pretty good.
Still, yeah, they're okay. They're okay.
You probably don't bring the one of each.
No, yeah, it's still smasher guns. You bring smasher guns.
Which is the one where you roll for the
2d6, yeah, 2d6 to beat their toughness. Yeah. Which you removed turn 1.
Yeah.
But
I was like, which one is the smasher gun? Okay.
Yeah. Smasher gun still, because it's still the cheapest. It's literally still the cheapest one.
Yeah.
And it makes the best use of the blast rule by just being, it's already D3, so it just gets max shots. So you still take the smasher gun over everything else, it seems. Bubble Chukka, unfortunately, is still just for the lulz.
But what a great lull it is.
If it ever, I mean, the dream is for it to be 6 shots at strength 6 with AP -6 and D6 and 6 damage, and then you hit all, wound all, they fail all saves because they don't get a save, and you just do 36 damage to something. Wow.
That would be awesome.
That's what you want. It'll never happen, though. It'll never happen.
Yeah. That's sad.
Oh, yeah. That was a 2 CP wasted on Ardboys. What a waste that was.
Yeah. I mean, so we've talked about before, I think Orks is just a hard matchup for Custodes at bare minimum. It doesn't matter what edition you play.
It's a horrible matchup. It's a horrible matchup.
Because you bring volume against my stuff that doesn't care about volume, you know, and then your high damage shooting just is wasted. I still think the -1 to hit banner is fire. I don't know what the audience thinks. Maybe in some edge scenarios,
I think a
+1 attack it would be good.
Against Orks, sure, because a -1 to hit is literally a 50% decrease in
that's true
in efficiency. But like the moment you rock up against a Marine unit packing a bunch of assault weapons, your -1 to hit banner is a liability because they go, great, I can advance every turn and not care.
Right, yeah.
Because you can't get a -2.
That's
so
true.
they just go, sweet, you just made my entire army faster.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess it varies. But,
I mean, I'll play next time. I'll play Thousand Suns. And then that's where I think you're going to see the -1 to hit banner. You're going to go, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's not that great.
But, you know, even still, now Custodes have more stuff to protect them against psychics. So it's like, it's just ridiculous. Like, they have a thing, and I love playing Wardens. I didn't bring any Wardens here because they wouldn't fit. You can only have 2 elites in a patrol. What's called Fortress or Willpower. If any Custodes unit gets psychic power successfully cast on them, so you still have to pass the psychic power and get it off. On a 4+, they can deny. If it's a Warden, 3+. So all the smites, all the whatever, all the anything, it's just... And I'll have to check the wording. I think it's for the entire phase. So anything that affects them. So like buffs and stuff, they can't shut down. But if they're targeted by psychic powers, they can deny that all day long, which is just insane. And then they got the new Sisters of Silence too. So if you want one like a Talons of the Emperor style list, you can do that, and they have more even, you know, psychic denying stuff. So they're really good. And the CP you know, buff, I think was probably the thing that just put them over the edge. That, and they didn't really go up in points that much. I'd have to look and see how much this list would be in 8th edition, but I don't think it would be. Probably like
that's actually
100 less points.
That's another big thing too, as far as like relative strength goes. Custodes didn't get hit nearly as hard by point. Your list, like you said, is maybe
it's probably 19 or 1850 or something like that.
My list is like sub 1800 in 8th edition.
Right.
Like the points were like such a hard hit for the Orks that I don't think I have a single list that isn't like from 8th edition, because they're still all on Battlescribe for me right now. I don't think I have a single list from 8th edition that is above the 1800 mark that isn't like well above 2000 at this point.
Yeah,
which I think speaks to the lists I play, but also, I mean, like, they just really decreased what is viable, you know?
Yeah, I honestly think next time you bring them out for 9th edition, you just have to go full lean, like, hard into something. And it's harder. Like, for Custodes, I don't have that many choices, so it's like, you know, here's what I got kind of deal. You know, the range isn't as big for Orks, where the range is massive, and there's literally, you change up your entire play style just based on the units that you bring. Like, you know, I think entirely Dreadwall could be totally viable.
Oh, absolutely.
I think a Green Tide is probably super good in this
Yeah,
edition,
well,
especially with how small the table is.
Yeah.
And then a Speed Wall with like a bunch of buggies and they're all Evil Sons like rocketing up the board too with the smaller table. Like I think that's viable. But like mixing and matching like this and stuff, I think we've seen that it just doesn't work. And it's, you know, when you're picking the secondaries too, I think it hurts you.
Yeah. And that's what I have an Evil Sons list that I'll look to play soon. There's good. Only of the infantry, I think there is I want to say like 59 infantry in the entire thing. So it's like you can take thin their ranks, but you're not going to get anywhere near maxing it.
Yep.
And then sure, you're of course going to bring it down. But again, even stacking, then you're not even going to max. You know, you're not going to max thin their ranks, and it's Evil Sons, so it just goes like that moment in turn 1. I threw all my advances down to try to get into the table quarters. Had to spin the CP for Temperamental Shock Drive to get it off,
which is a cool strat.
Yeah. But with an Evil Sons list, I'd be like, okay, engage on all fronts. Try to catch me, man. I'm just going to get 3 points a turn.
Like, and you take behind enemy lines. You take like the other stuff where it's just based on like positioning, and like I think something like that is really good at playing the objective. Yeah. So maybe don't take something super mixed. Maybe try at least with the Orks. I think it's definitely an army that seems to be better off if you take a specialized list.
A mixed, like I said, a mixed list is it's not a good choice. You know,
for them at least. I think other armies in this edition could probably get away with it.
Yeah, I think. Depending on, I think depending on the matchup, maybe this list could work against an unsuspecting opponent. Like if they were like, oh, I'm playing Orks and all I'm going to see is Boyz. You could catch someone unawares like that. Just unfortunately, it's just not good enough, especially against the brute force of the Custodes. So there you have it, guys. That's the 9th edition battle report here, Strike Force game. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button and let us know down in the comments. Of course, it's a new edition, so I'm sure we messed plenty of things up rules-wise. So let us know down there. We'll be glad to learn the rules better as well. If you're interested in supporting the channel, there's a good number of ways to do so down in the description. Chief amongst those is our Patreon, where we have a super cool narrative battle report series going on there. So go check it out. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.